So you just heard an interview with one of my dear friends and a human trafficking survivor from Oklahoma, Kiera Samantha. And we were talking about how it doesn't really matter what your background is if vulnerability is involved. Vulnerability is the key issue that we're trying to focus on. And so I wanted to look at a few groups that are targeted because of vulnerability. The first group I wanted to talk about was runaways. Kiera mentioned that she ran away, and that's what kind of started everything for her. So runaways are definitely a targeted age group because you might remember that there's actually 1.5 to 2.4 million kids that either run away or go missing in America every single year. That's a lot of kids that traffickers can prey on and manipulate, and they're kids that need food, shelter, clothing. Traffickers aren't going to come up to you and say, "Oh, I'm a trafficker." They'll come up to you if you've run away maybe and say, "Oh, hey, do you need food? Okay, here's some. Do you need shelter? Okay." And then they will manipulate you and prey upon the fact that you don't have any connections or that you've run away. I actually tried running away when I was younger, and I made it as far as the park, and then I decided I really wanted a cookie, and I wasn't quite so upset with my mom anymore, so I turned around and went back. But I have friends that have thought about running away. I think a lot of people do. I want to warn you that if you or your friends, your cousins, your siblings, whoever are thinking of running away, please talk to a trusted adult because runaways are targeted. Another group that's targeted are people from low income, low education, or poverty situations. I'm not saying that if you are from a low income or low education situation, you will be targeted, but that is one group that can be. Like I already talked about with Kiera, people can come from all backgrounds. Another group that can be targeted are kids from alcohol and drug addictive situations. And another group are illegal immigrants, because when they come, if their child or their sibling goes missing, they can't call 911. They can't talk to any sort of authorities or get any sort of help because they're afraid that they're going to be deported. And every time I think about that, I think about how scared I would be as a parent or as a sister if my sister went missing and I couldn't talk to anyone about it. It would be an awful feeling. Another group that can be targeted are troubled teens. Like I said, I tried running away a few years ago. I'm still a teenager. I still have my off days. I'm sure some of you do also. And another group that can be targeted and that we're seeing a lot of targeting and trafficking lately are minors online. So I have a Facebook, I have a Twitter, you guys probably have Pinterest or Instagram or any other kind of social media. Well, take this case for an example. In May, on the 29th in 2013, a Tulsa man that was about 27 years old was arrested because he was forcing minors through Facebook into sex trafficking. And one of the girls was 14. So that really kind of illustrates how real, and how local, and how frequently it's happening. So next we're going to actually see a case from Florida where we see a girl that is actually trafficked by one of her friends.